Hello, this is an informational video about AP Biology. I'm Mrs. Murdock. I've been teaching in McLean for 16 years, and the AP Biology class is one of my favorite classes to teach. I live in Reston with my husband and two sons, and I've really enjoy this class. And this is my partner.
Hello, my name is Miss Rankin. I am a first-year teacher here at McLean, and I am happy to start my teaching journey here. I'm a recent graduate of George Mason University, and I'm currently still there pursuing my master's degree. I am thrilled to be teaching the AP Bio course for another year in a row.
And we both love our coffee. All right. So the AP Biology class is a college-level class. You can get between 4 to 8 college credits if you do really well in the AP Biology exam. It really hinges on that. You have to do well on the exam at the end of the year to gain some college credits. But it is a very well-respected class. If you do well in it, colleges do like to see that. Prerequisite, general or honors biology and general or honors chemistry. AP chemistry is not an absolute prerequisite, but we do recommend that if you were going to be taking it anyway, it's a really good idea to take AP chemistry before you take AP biology, because there is so much biochemistry in this class. It's practically a cell physiology course in reality. That's where we spend most of our time. You've got to know your molecules. Generally, the topics are, as if you can see on the left, very similar to Bio 101, but much more in depth. The emphasis, again, on biochemical processes, so the writing skills also. The AP Biology exam at the end of the year is half multiple choice and half essay writing. And with essay writing, we're not talking about the kind of essays where you're, like with your English class, where you are developing paragraph writing skills. This is surgical strikes. You got to know how to write your understanding of very, very complex processes. It's not easy to do. If you come into it with your writing skills already strong, that's an advantage. But you still are going to have to learn to write scientifically, and it is something that that again the colleges really like, that we're teaching writing skills in AP Biology. The reading is at the college level, and you need to be willing to spend a lot of time with a textbook and reading it, really reading it, because you probably are not going to get everything you need just by listening to the teacher in the classroom. Ms. Rankin, go ahead with the topics.
Yes, of course. So, as Ms. Murdock said, these topics are similar to 9th grade biology, but we definitely do more of a deep dive into them, starting with the chemistry of life. We'll go into a lot of biochemistry and macromolecules and work our way through the cell until we get up to ecology.
Okay, so I have some pictures here of some of the lab experiences that we do. So first of all, there is that picture of me with the shark. Technically, the shark dissection that we do at the end of the year is not a formal part of the class, but it has become a student favorite. Usually we do it after the seniors have left for their internship, so only some of the seniors get to do it. It just depends. But we offer it as a kind of an optional. It's non-graded. It's called Shark Week. It's a lot of fun, and it has been a really, really big student favorite, and we do learn a lot about anatomy, a little bit, even though this is not an anatomy class. It's just kind of a fun thing. And then Miss Rankin, why don't you explain that picture right there?
Of course, of course. So this picture in the middle is from our slime mold lab. The students get to pick out a maze for their lab using Legos, which is always their favorite part. And then they get to grow their own slime mold, which some of them really enjoy, and some of them are very grossed out, but we do it either way. And it's a great opportunity for them to look at the surface area to volume ratio of cells and how that slime mold can grow throughout the Petri dish.
Yes, so the slime mold lab is another student favorite. Another one is this picture here of the 4 Petri dishes, and if you kind of look at this one down in the corner, it's glowing because in this lab we actually genetically engineer live bacteria to take in a gene from a jellyfish that glows in the dark. So we get the success of having the bacteria actually glow in the dark, and we use the same sorts of techniques and equipment that you will use in college if you do this sort of thing. So these are both labs that we do during the year that are part of the class and that teach you a lot about sterile technique, which is really looks good on a resume if you want to do anything in the summer with a microbiology lab. And if you look at this picture here, we teach micropipette use, and we're doing a lot of things that when you get to college, it's a real advantage to have some experience with some of the equipment that we use. And then I just have one more picture here of some students enjoying that last Shark Week that we do. That kind of is one of the spirit of the AP Biology class. So it's a fun class. It is a very difficult class though, and if you do want to really take it on, you need to be very committed to working very hard, spending a lot of time reading, and devoting a lot of time to in-depth comprehension of very complex biochemical processes. But we hope that you find this helpful.